Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual. And welcome back to another Timberborn. Cycle 16, day 5 on the lakes. So, what have we... Let's quickly have a little recap. What have we actually done, achieved from last time? So, we've got all the oaks in. And I put them in because obviously we're evaporating the water and it was killing the plants. We've got a large water butt done. We've moved our wheat here, so that'll be a little better. We've also got the gristmill, the grill, and the bakery, and the gristmill here for the wheat. Oh, I'll have to put some more of that in. And just let me do that while I no, it's crops. I always get that wrong. While I think on it. Apologies for that. And put in some more spaddock. Finished off this this concoction of a nightmare. But now these 12 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah, they never do maths on a video. And it's finished, but we're just waiting for our friend to get that finished, which it should be waiting for that. I must have misclicked it last time, and get that finished, and then these 6 will be going into this. Although at the moment we've got 90%, so we can, even just this 6, we can run 2, but not at full speed. But when we got this in, we should be a bit better. I don't think I could get many more. Well, I'd have to work out a way to connect them in this. This is why I did this. So it's possible. It's possible. But we'll see. Let's get going. It's not rushing really fast, but it's coming through. I might have to increase that just possibly slightly, because if I increase it slightly, they should speed themselves up a little bit. Yeah, because it's a little low. Yeah, you see, that's a bit faster. Let's do that a bit more. Say 65. I don't want too high, but I'd rather get them to speed up a bit, as it's like, you know, so we can. Oh, now we're running at 100, so that's good. Right. So what are we going to do with this episode? Good question. I'm glad you asked. We've got rid of some of this. I've now got entire dead due to drying, so that cannot have anything on there. That's fine. And we'll pick that up. So these just cannot have anything, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is a good question of what we want to achieve. I can now actually ditch this, and this, because we've got it up there, so that gets some more beavers back. And we get all that picked up. If I actually select what I'm supposed to be selecting. Right, that's that. What was that for? Don't know. It was for wheat, so we get rid of that. That's another thing that could go. That was for wheat as well, so that can go. The aquatic... Why would the aquatic farm be miles away from anywhere? Because I've got one there. So I'm thinking it would be better here if we were going to use that. Oh, well, move that then. Right, so we're going to move this. We're going to move this down here. That was probably not what I wanted to do, actually, to be honest. That was a silly thing. But not the first time we've done it. And not the last. I wish delete would be on the same... Just the path. Because you go to the paths, and then have to go to this one to demolish, you know what I mean? It's just sort of counterintuitive, I would say. It does to me. Maybe it's just my... maybe it's just me programming brain, maybe, that gets in the way of it. See, that's silly. Yeah, so get rid of that. So the aquatic farm. Can we get that down? Yes, we can. Oh no, I have to do it this way, don't I? So that would be better. That just cover the bottom half of this. It's a bit of a trial, but I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to set Spaddock on that. Although saying that though, that probably is the reason why. No, because that's doing that, isn't it? That's Spaddock. Yeah. Right then. It's off. Get off. What's this? Bam. It's the best place for the farm, I suppose. Yeah, we got 7,000, so I'm not doing too bad on the old... let's get it speeded up. Come on. Come on, beaveries, beeves. Just... right then. Now we're absolutely tearing into this. What do I need for treated planks, I wonder? I better get some more, actually, just in case. So see if we can run them both. That would be interesting. Or they're not, because now they're not coming out. Gears. What we got with gears? We've got 90. Let's turn a couple of gears on as well. How many? Yeah, I'll turn them off. I'll turn the gears on. Because we've got tons of planks. Tons of them. And not that I'm running out of gears, like. Can I store metal blocks in here? Metal. Oh, that's the metal blocks. It's like a double. Well, if I could store them in there, you would assume I could store them in here as well. Nope, I can't see it. You always say I can't see the wood for the trees. Anyway, I don't think we can. Or I'm just missing something anyway. I should be able to do metal blocks in here though. Yeah. So let's turn this on. Let's do metal blocks. And let's get to obtain and get that unpaused. Right. How much water are we getting? Are we still not getting this? I see. We need that for the treat. We need the days for the treat planks then. So that's not too bad. See, there we go. So it's going doolally and going really fast and getting all this without me having to do all this. That's a builder's hut. How's the food stock? Do you know something? I might actually build this. Because I've got to be careful. I've got 84 adults. And I've got some children. I'm just turning that back off again. I worry about it going all Pete Tom. Right, what are they doing anyway? Right, okay. They're being wrong. Let's and get rid of one of them. It is a scavengers. Isn't it? Move it there, and we'll. No, that's still wrong. Right? What am I talking about? It's metal, you idiot. Yeesh. I'm looking and I'm like thinking, wait a minute, this is wrong. Something wrong here. Right, that's done. Sluice gate here obviously was finished last time as well. That's something I forgot to show you. It shouldn't get rammed there anyway. The reason why I did this is because when this bad water or whatever comes down, I might be able to get it to go through there, or most of it, instead of... I mean, the best way would have been obviously to do it from there, but that's a hell of a lot of bit of thing to do that, to be honest. Are you telling me? Oh, it's probably because you can't. It's no cutting. Yeah. Yeah, now we can cut them down. How are we doing with this cutting? It's fine, but it's like miles away. Could probably, I'll tell you something, I could probably get no, can't. That's a bit of a problem. I wonder if I can put one there. And then get this for cutting. Mark these two for cutting. Well, what I'll do is I'll mark that for cutting and I'll be able to move the lumberjack down there. Right, that's good. Okay, get that in. Right, what are we doing now? How we got absolute tons of metal blocks. Right, empty that, empty that. What's this? Pine resin. Pine resin. I'll put that for pine resin and obtain, and I'll get rid of them. probably not great putting it in there, but it's probably better than it would be. Right. If they've got nothing to do, because they haven't really got anything to do, I'm going to drop that. That's gone anyway, hasn't it? Has this been built? Yes, it has. Well, I'll put that down to 1. I'll now delete that. Don't need it. I'm going to turn this down to 2. I'm trying to get more water. That's what I'm trying to do. I could prioritize it with haulers, but I'm not always sure yet. We've got wood for days. Have they cut that down? No, they have not. Because there isn't one. But there will be in a minute when he goes in there and starts chopping that down like a champ. Right, let's get... That's fine. They'll build that, and they'll sort that out. What did I say I had for... I need to get the well-being. Right, let's... What do I need? Oh, that needs water, doesn't it? Although I could... no. Can I get in there? No, can't go in there. Definitely can't get that in. Carousel, no. Carousel's really quite cool, actually. I want some of them statue things. Oh, it's these decoration things, aren't I? A bench. I could put some on a house. This will look a bit funky. That. I mean, that looks terrible. In fact, actually, I'm wondering. It's a long shot. Oh, I can. I can use that as well. So I could get up there to get... Sorry about that, just had a bit of a sneezy fit. Don't want you to hear that. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty, that's not empty. But it is in a minute. So I don't need that. Yeah, so pine resin is... Yeah, it's okay. $100. Oh, that's spectacularly good. I really want, what I really want, what I really want, oh, never mind. Let's not go down there. Paper press. What do they use for the paper press then? How many? It's landscaping, isn't it? That was it. Dirt excavator. I need 100 treated planks, 50. I don't have to worry about that. I've got 95. So I'm getting there. And then what we'll do is we'll put this... I just don't know where to put it though. This doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. Because it will absolutely decimate anything that's high. But if I put it in here, and I think this is the ground level, if we go back to the edge of the map, yeah, see, that's ground level. So where this water channel is where the ground level is. So, saying that, if I was to put the excavator, say here for an example, it doesn't matter where it is. I don't think it gets affected by bad water. Or there. It'd be nice to put it somewhere where I've got enough room to be able to, you know, I could dump it here, sort of thing. I had to turn it. Let's say I don't think that'll work. That would work. Like there. And then I put all of this for storage as well. Because we're going to need a huge amount of dirt. So I'm going to have to do some research to find out where we're going to have this. It might be better to have it somewhere in here. Because this is like, I've cut it all off. And then we can have the channel back again. So yeah, anyway. That's the coming up. I think I'm going to move this. I think there's enough power. Yeah, there's enough power to think about moving some of this. Here's my plan. It's not a good plan, but here's my plan. Let's get rid of that. I know it's food. I know. I didn't want to get rid of that, but not to worry. I was only going to go to here, but doesn't matter now. I'm going to get rid of all of that. Some of it I'm gonna replant for wheat again. I do not have any store. I've just realised I do not have any storage for wheat or wheat flour either. Which may or may not be a problem. Because I got rid of them all, didn't I? I know it's around here somewhere. I always get this thing confused. That's group potatoes. It's there. I can see it, but there's wheat. So if I get wheat, and then sorry about that. Wheat flour. Drought approaching in 3 days. Right, that's fine. Maybe I'll catch it this time. We'll get them built. We'll just put them on. And then it'll come and build these as and when it can. Because if this is taking it down... Oh yeah, it doesn't quite reach there, does it? That's a bit of a down. But that does. And I'm going to change this to wheat. I'm going to pause that actually. I want more of this area, that's the thing, and I haven't got enough area. I know it's on good arable land, but I've got to have it somewhere near the water. Now, the question would be, is if we could take this down and send it the other way around. But the problem is, that's a bit too high, isn't it? So there's another problem. I know, it's like, you do that, you do that. But I think that's viable for the this. Let's... what I want to do is I want to store dirt. I know these are... That's not a bad idea. I know it's not a bad idea, but I'm not worried about that yet. In fact, I think I can just select it all and get rid of kind of... Right, that's gone. I'm trying to work out what the closest path would be, and it would be this. But I don't want to go over there. I want to go... I'm going to get rid of... Because I'm not actually using any of this berries. I put them here. Because like I say, I did that when I thought I was doing right. But now I know I'm doing wrong. I'm going to fix it. So, yeah. I could probably... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll turn this on. Up to the point that we're going to get this back full again. And then we'll turn it off. And then I'm going to get rid of some of these dandelions as well. Because I don't need all that. I probably only need this lot. Yeah, let's ditch them. Let's do it. Let's ditch them and get more stuff that we can actually you know, like eat and that. Right. But that would be nice to be blasted down, actually, to be honest with you. Flat. Be nice, a bit easier to do. Right. I think, don't quote me on this, but that's not too bad. I was thinking, can I get another one of them in there? No, because... Well, no, I can actually. I'd have to do platforms, but that's fine. I think that's what I want. I can't... Don't go over this anyway, do this? So they go round. Which is probably slightly silly, because if I did something here, I'll have a look at that. If I just did a platform over to there, they wouldn't have to walk around. They'd be able to use complete. Because look, they have to walk all the way around into here. But if I can use them there, then that'd be better, wouldn't it? Right. I'm glad I agree with myself. So if I platform this, not that one. Well, yeah, I can. I just have to do a ladder then. That's fine. And I do a path to there and there, so they can walk over that. Where do I need to do this to be able to get down there? Because I want to build this extractor around here. But the problem being is this is the thing when you I'm not using any of the add-ons. So because I'm not using any of the add-ons, Let's now... Where is it? Yep, that's good. Landscaping. I also want to get all this as well. A 1. All that. That's going to cost me some Moulin Rouge. It's going to cost me for that as well. But I can afford that. But is that okay? It doesn't say that it's not. Yeah, but I can solve that. Is that okay? Is that going to work? Too far from district. Oh yeah, and they need a... I mean, it has to be on a... It has to be on an edge. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want them to come down anyway, because I want to get this metal as well. If I was to build a platform from there, get rid of this. Put this, put that there. I think I get away with that, because I can get in there, and I think I can also get away with that. It's the same amount here, but it does give me a bit more access, doesn't it? So I think that's not a bad idea. And then if I run like there, I can put some of these metal... Not them. Metal. Let's put one there, let's put one there, and let's put one... there. Don't build them yet. Well, they can't build them yet anyway, because they can't get down there. But... then we'll do the path. To there. Then we'll do the path there. Is that fine? Yeah, I think that's fine. Shackle Barnage. That's awesome. Right. Have we built that? Yes, we have. I don't think there's anything on there. Better not be. I'll do the cardinal sin. I forgot to actually put these up, so that's why I paused. Right, you go up. You go up. You go up. You can... Are you going to come through here? No, you're going to have to go. Because I'm going to lose some of that water. You can come up. How many have I got to do these? Some real. You need to come up. You need to make sure you're definitely up. And you can come up as well. Now this will, unfortunately, I suppose what I should have done is built this up. Right, let that water come through. Yeah, I'll have to remember that from next time. When it says that, what I should do is block this, let this get really high, because then that way I'm not going to, because I'm going to run out of water. But in my defense, that's not going to make much of a difference anyway, I don't think. Right. Oh, will it work? Yes, it will work. But what the hell is all this? Right, that can go, that can go, that can go. Is that right? I think that might actually work. Oh, showweed. Right, so I get another one there. Oh, I better get rid of that as well. I don't know why, but don't think it's going to make too much of a difference to us. Just in case they want to walk around there, you know? Near the edge. Yeah, so let's see what we can do with this while we've got drought on. Because it'd be nicer for them to walk around that way, wouldn't it? I think it would. And that's probably why I couldn't do it last time. It's because if I do that there, and I do that there, and I do that... Can I do that there? No. But what I can do... That's going to block them off. Yeah, I know. You're going to be peed now, aren't you? Rotate the R button. Forgot about the R button. Beavers are going to hate me. But that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Yeah, well, they can always sloop out in the thing. They don't like. I can't just put that in there and it will. Yeah, it does work. It is a bit shambolic, like, but still. I reckon you should just be able to just get rid of them without having to put the paths on. Right, that now will allow me to put the thing. I want to put it further down here so I don't have to worry about. I'll tell you what I could do. It's not ideal, but it will. Oh no, can't do that, can I? Because I can't get that. If I do that one won't work. Oh well. Ditch it. And we just put logs. Too far from district. No, it's not. It's not too far from district. Too far from district. They cannot be reached by builders. What do you mean it can't be? There. It's there. Don't tell me you can't. Anyway. I want to turn off the water as well. Because if I turn off the water, I've just pressed the wrong one. I just pressed that pause instead of the other pause. Well done, pigs. They now will go into the because it's taking all the water away from me. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's gone. So they're all dead. I should have put this sluice up. I did put it up. So what are we on about this? Huh. Never actually built that, did I? So how are we doing? We're doing. I don't build that. Pause on that. I don't want that built. But I want it built. Well, it's a bit. Might as well build it. I got 3 planks. I've got. I think I've got everything. Yeah, I've got absolutely tons of gears. I've got full gears. So, I got 12. How much? How many planks? I don't have got any planks left. In fact, I haven't got any planks left. I've used them all up. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment. That was a bit of an oversight, wasn't it? So that's not going to do any food production, but I've still got, I've still got 500 carrots. Berries is finally going down. This was going to be wheat, wasn't it? It certainly was. This is going to go as well. I hope I'm not making a mistake. Take them out. I can't do that yet. Although I can do that. I can do the paper mill here. And let's... Which comes under the... I've got enough gears. I could get one there and I could get one there, couldn't I? Turn it. Pause that one. Pause that one. Or is it better not to be on... I don't know whether it's better to be on here or there. I mean, they're producing huge amounts of power with that one. Because obviously it's got this lot and this lot. So it should be enough to produce that. I'm alright with water. I'm almost full, so I've filled up all the barrels and all the things I had. That's not getting built yet because it doesn't really fully matter. How much water we got left? How are we doing? I think, yeah, just enough. We got 3 days left. That's not too bad. Jesus, this game's just gone on like how long? And it's like, is that all? I've done that. Like, I feel as if I've done nothing, and I've like done loads. So I'm gonna need some. I don't think I can get. No. So if that's the case, then I might as well just. No, why do that? Why not just put it like that? I'm gonna have to delete that now. So, there. So what this will do, these will store this in here. So this is for that. We'll turn that on because that needs built. That on, that on. That's. Is that finished? It's getting there. That on and that on. It's because this isn't being finished yet, but they can reach it just at that edge. I thought they wouldn't be able to reach it, but they can. So, yeah. So they are going to do that then. So carry on. Carry on, beavers. We're getting more science in as well. So that's good. I know I could put another layer, but I can't put anything on there. Well, technically, that's not technically true. How much pine resin have I got? Because I'm going to need that for the treated planks. I got 200 and something, so that's not too bad. I've got 220 something in paper. I've got 43 metal boxes of gear, and now I've got that full again, I think. But yeah, so that's full, so that can turn off. Don't need that anymore. Just in case I do what I normally do and get the beavers. Don't do them very well. Okay, that could go. What was that? Planks. That could go. That could go. That could go. What I should have done is, before I built this, built some stuff here to obtain all sorts of stuff and then started. Would have been a lot faster, but not to worry. And I've got to do this better. What I've got to do is, I'll tell you what I will do, is because also is this here is not getting built. Because I want to do, I can store a lot more water in there for later on, and I'm not doing it. So when I get this drought next time, I won't get that problem. But I can't get them up there. Obviously, this has been like this for, well, ever since I can remember. That looks hideous, but it doesn't matter. They'll be able to get to these two now. It's not too far from just you do that. It's fine. Once we can get there, we'll do it. Right. We're alright with water. This isn't started yet. It'd be nice to know what the build queue was. Which is the one that you do the... That's it. Well-being... housing, workplace, storage. When I was looking for something last time, I couldn't find it. Pine resin's gone. Pine resin. That's because the pine resin is there. So that could go. That could go. I'm trying to give myself some room. I want to. I realise that it's not the greatest place that I put in this thing. I'm going to put wheat, and I don't know how much space I want at the moment. That's why I've done this. I could put like this here, and that line, and say, right, anything beyond that point there is wheat. So let's just do that. I mean, it could possibly go wrong. I'll find out how much. If there's a little bit of green, it can plant it. But I'm not going to do that until it's come back. That's quite a bit of wheat. That'll. How much flat was wheat in there? I need another wheat storage. That's what I need. I have a plan. I didn't say it was going to be pretty, but I've got a plan. How much? Ooh, that's going to cost me a... Oh, that one fits. That one does not fit, so I might have to... Oh, I suppose I can go over it, can't I? It's only for a little while. Because that'll be the path. This will be the storage. And there. That's for... Now I've got to find the wheat again. How many times do I do this? I'll say that. At the resin. No, don't do that one. There. If it doesn't jump out at me and smack me in the face, I don't see it. I suppose I could pause them until they get done. Well, they won't get done anyway, will they? But because it needs the infrastructure first. Right, we haven't got anything in there, so there's absolutely no point me... that's got nothing in. That was down. That one's got nothing in, so that one can come down. That one's down. I'm trying to get... I want to get this built. Build it, and build it. Oh, yes, because they won't build this because this isn't built, is it? Now I've worked out why. Probably need... Well, see, we need some cattails, I think, as well. I think that's what that is. Is that cattails? No, it's sparrow. But do they... Can they get down there to actually do it, though? Can down now. They can now. Yeah. Yeah, because that's got no power. Building needs power. I've got tons of scrap metal here, and I've got absolute tons of it down there. How is it? How is our scrap metal doing on here? It's not. It's not connected to a district. Oh yes, because this I haven't built this ever. Oh, that's really that's disgraceful. Oh, well, that's fully construction. Right, now they're building this. Now then they can get down there, and then I can get this all built. Is water coming back? Yes, it is. Yeah, it was all right though. I'll start up this pump. I'll start. Well, can't start. Well, I will start them actually. I'll only forget. That was a bit lucky. Yeah, I did do the path. Yeah, now they're building these, so they're going to do it now. We'll start that one off. That one's still getting built. We've got five. We just need logs. How am I doing for logs? I'm doing fine. I need to keep an eye on the metal blocks. I also need to keep an eye on this because when this comes through, is it coming through now? I'm going to set that to, I think I set it to something like 65. Right, now they're going to build that. That's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to store up a lot of this. You see, this is the problem. I can. What I need to do is I need to take this out, and then take that out, dirt that out, because then that way this block here will be the same size. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to get this high and this is going to flood. I'm also going to have a problem with this side flooding as well, aren't I? Yeah, that's a bit of a down. Right, let's let that flow. So now we're going to start. Now we're pumping some stuff. Look at that, 1,300. So we still got quite a bit of juice left. How much do they need? They only need about 80, so that should be relatively enough to get this going. Have I got this back yet? No, still not got it back. Come on, guys. Come on. That's my fault that I douched that one up, didn't I? I douched it. Oh, we got this going. I'm going to bite the bullet and get some more. I think that's all built now. Why are they doing that then? Are they getting any more? I don't know. Oh yeah, because they haven't come out. That's why. I think. That's it. I was thinking, what the hell's going on? Why aren't they coming out? It's like here. So this is like if I push this up, which means it's going to build up really quite fast. I think it's going to build up quite fast. Maybe it's not then. I'll set it down to about a half. Yeah, it's not even getting to half yet. That means we'll keep this stuff here. Anyway, right then. What are we doing back in this episode? How are we gonna solve some of these problems? Right, let's turn that on. Get some wheat going. Yeah, because I said I was going to do that, didn't I? And I didn't. I haven't turned it on. Scrap metal. They should be sorting this out now. Yeah, they are. They're absolutely going through that like it does sauce. I could also, I mean, what I could do as well is take some of this down and this and only allow good water. Then I wouldn't have to be messing about with this, with the sluice, which I could get one. That's a mine. That's not what I want. Where's the oh, it'd be in here, wouldn't it? Because it'd be a sluice gate somewhere. Let's have a sluice gate there. So that's 400. So I've got the excavator. I'm gonna have the dirt soon. So it's absolutely starting to push on, is this? It's a pity I couldn't get the housing up there somewhere, and then that would alleviate all this problem. But I am going to tear this down and build this up with the dirt when we get it going. We haven't got it going yet. But I haven't got it going because I haven't got these going. Yeah, because that's built because it could get it from there, but it can't build these, so. But I haven't got a place for me dirt, though, have I? Where the hell am I going to put me dirt? I don't want to send it too far because I haven't decided what the hell I'm going to do with it yet. But when that gets going, we're going to have something, aren't we? Typical. That bloody thing's in the way. Get out of the way. I'm doing a path anyway, so it doesn't matter. It'll get to them. Right, so that'll get to them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to store billions of dirt in here. Close to the site. Always do it close to the site. I'm going to get more. And then what I'll do is I'll get some more. So then I can just basically let it run. I don't need to worry about it. Because I am going to need absolute thousands and that. I'm going to need about 1,000, if not more, if I'm going to do something with this. It's either this or this. But I like the idea of the channel coming in, because it's a lot more controllable than this, because I have to blast it out, and I don't want to blast it out. I also, thinking about it, I also need backwater. Now there's another thing that I need. That's a bad water. There's not that many channels of bad water here either. So I also need the bad water, which I can get that because I'm gonna need it anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna need that. This one. Yeah. So I've done that, which could be extracted from here. If I did a... I mean, they've got tons to build, but... How are we doing? Oh. Uh-oh. Building needs power to operate. Oh, well, that's a... I won't say it. A pain in the posterior. Where does it need power, though? It's a power shaft. Can I add power sharpener? Yes, I can. That's interesting. Right. I forgot that this... Yeah, it does need power, and I completely forgot about it. That's a stupid thing. Right. We should be ending this episode, so let's end the episode with here sort of thing. And because it's over an hour, and I apologise it's over an hour. I'm trying to keep with it within in an hour, but I get so into it, I just completely forget. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you in the next beavering on Timberborn. Bye for now.